The badminton national head coach must be very happy with the start that India did. And to get him outside the venue is a challenge because he's become Arao. But finally one manages to convince Pullela Gopichand because he's never said no to me. You must be very pleased with the way Satwik Chirag started. Even Laksha started. The second game was a bit tricky for Laksha, but then he pulled it out. And tomorrow Prannoy.
Well, I think the first day in a big tournament like this, conditions are very different. Although you get to acclimatize, it's when there's nobody in the hall. To have the full crowd here, it just is different conditions. And add to it the nerves. I think it's always tricky, and it's good to get the first day out with good wins. And Satwik Chirag against the French crowd also, I think it's important that they started off well and they kind of winded it up. Same is the case with Laksh. I think he had a tricky second game, but I think as Laksh he's always brilliant. He comes back strongly, especially when he is down. He played fantastic, and we got 2 good wins, and we've got another match today by the end of the day.
So I was speaking to Satwik and Chirag in the mix zone, and Satwik said that this was my first match after a long time without any injury, and he seemed very happy about it. You mentioned it to me. Thoughts on that?
Well, I think Satwik, with the power he has and with the kind of game he has and the body he has, he's had his share of injuries, or more than his share of injuries over the past. But he's really worked hard. There's an entire ecosystem around with coaches, physios, trainers. I think who have actually gone on to put him back. And congratulations to the support staff for getting him here without any niggles at this moment. And I'm happy to see that coming back. Of course, a little rusty in the first few points, which was expected, but after that I think they made the corrections immediately and looked really good, sharp.
Word on Prannoy, he's back. I mean, chikungunya is never easy. I mean, Shormishta had it, you and I know it. I mean, for him to be able to come back after chikungunya and be in good shape is difficult.
Well, I think his being here, he going through the effort and the pain of chikungunya is something phenomenal. He's not somebody who's new to pain. He's had a lot of pain which he had to battle in the past, and he's done well to come here. I'm very pleased with the fact of, considering that 3 weeks ago he had chikungunya. I think I'm super pleased with the way things have gone. Of course, without that, he would have been far better off. But I think with the injury, with the chikungunya, I think I'm pleased that he's here. And whatever we have is a bonus. And we are hoping we'll pull out some matches. And let's see, because you can practice, you can feel good, but once you get on court is where the real test is, and I'm hoping.
Is he there? I mean, because how much are you?
Yeah, honestly, in the sense, I hope he's not going to watch this in that sense. But I think I've always said this with Prannoy that because I'm sitting there and thinking on court, I wish he doesn't have to go through the pain, the physical torture, because he has the lung issues. I've seen him go through almost blackouts in training, and from that stage,
what a guy!
Yeah, phenomenal. And it's a World Championship medal, Asian Games medal, get to the top 10 consistently, been there, and chikungunya, and 3 days later.
I mean, it just happens to him.
Yeah, and this is like first day of training we finish, and then I said, fantastic, this is the plan, we work things out. And then a few minutes later, a day later in the morning, I get a call, 104 temperature. So I think, but he's done well. I'm happy the way he's come back. Fingers crossed. I think if things go well, he could do well. He's surprised many, including me, in the past, and I'm hoping, he does it again.
Last two. I was speaking to Prakash sir yesterday and had a fairly long conversation with him. He says 3 things which he had told me in April. Sindhu's shot selection, physicality and mentality. He says she's right up there. In fact, he said, you can quote me, Sindhu is ready, she's a contender. You are seeing her up close. Same thoughts?
Well, I think I've said this, that Sindhu is definitely a contender here. And the way I look at the draw is that Hibinjao Chanyufi is a good draw to have.
That's what Prakash sir said.
Yeah, he's a good draw to have.
Final question, Satwik Chirag, all good? Because that's the medal that all of India wants.
Well, I think they're good teams other than Satvik and Chirag as well. But definitely one of the brightest contenders in the draw for a medal.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.